Hi everybody, this is Shauna from Shauna.plans on Instagram and here on YouTube. Tonight we are going to play with Custom Scene and we are going to use this paper from the digital paper challenge that I host in my Facebook group. So the paper is from Bella Nora Studio and I will include links to her shop as well as my Facebook group and my affiliate link for Custom Scene all in the description to this video. So make sure you check that out. Excuse me. So here, let me turn off some layers so you can see the paper that we're working with. It's so pretty. I just love the colors in this. Fantastic paper. So let's dive in. We're gonna do this Custom Scene book. So for those of you who haven't watched my other videos, Custom Scene has a bundle of Procreate files, well, Procreate, Affinity, and Photoshop. You can edit all these different planner bits in any of those programs. I use Procreate, so finding something that works with Procreate was really exciting because most of that kind of stuff caters to Photoshop, which I have no idea how to use. So we're going to use this planner. They are high def photos that have been made into Procreate files so that you can edit the different layers to get different colors and effects. You can see, so you can, I inserted a little bunny image, I changed the highlighter color to yellow. You get the idea. So we're gonna do this one. This is the planner ring binder. So, and you can see all the different layers. What I like to do though, so I don't wreck my original file, is I hit duplicate and then I work in this copy of the file. That way I don't end up changing something that makes it hard to change it and customize it later. Probably about half the time I forget to duplicate and I just work in the original, and that's fine too. If you edit it beyond use, you can always just reload it from your files. I keep everything sitting waiting in my files for me. So let's start with making a palette. I'm going to create a new palette from photos and I'm going to scroll through my bazillion photos here until I find, oh, that's exciting. That pink is not one, oh, I'm dumb. That was totally a different palette. This here is the palette that it pulled the colors from that image. Let's just load it in here. Add, insert a photo. So I'm kind of surprised because I don't really see this blue in my palette. So I'm gonna add it to the palette. I'm gonna long press on the blue and I'm just gonna change this white. So we'll delete that. We'll put the blue in there. I think the rest is pretty good. We can work with that. There's some nice purples and things. You can see I've got like a ton of palettes. You can always just delete them after you've finished using them. Otherwise you get a whole lot of palettes built up. Okay, so I'm gonna make this pattern here go onto the back planner base. So I'm gonna open the planner base group and I'm gonna drag this, actually I'm gonna duplicate. I'm gonna just turn that one off so you can't see it and leave it at the top there. So I'm gonna drag this down and it automatically put that little arrow on. If it hadn't, I would have just selected the clipping mask there. Now we're done with the base. You can see it snipped my image right onto the back here, and it adds a little bit of texture to it as well. Ugh. Go away. Okay, now my paper's not in a great position, so let's open this back up, and we're going to close the menu, and I can just move this around until it fills that whole base up. I can make it smaller so that more of those little plants fit on the page. Okay, now I'm going to remove that back pocket because I'm just going to have it covered up with paper anyhow. And we have this pen holder. The color of this pen holder needs to change. So let's pick, I think I'm going to do the darkest purple that we did. So I have that layer selected, and I'm just going to drag that purpley gray color over. Oh, and it looks good. I like that. I think we'll use that same color over here on this pocket as well. So I'm going to select the layer and then drag and drop that color over. And let's put it on the zipper as well. See, it blends in too much for me. I feel like it wouldn't really be exactly the same. So I'm going to take just a little bit lighter shade. Oh, too light. I'm going to pick one of these other purple shades. There, I think that one's good. Okay, now you can see this has like a leather texture. And we can turn off that texture and make it smooth. We can select this other texture. I'm still not liking that purple that I chose. What else could we do? The darker purple? Ooh, I don't like that either. Just trying all the things. Like the lightest purple. Okay, I'm gonna go with, I think this one. I don't care if it's a perfect match. I don't like how the other ones look. It's so pretty. I love this paper. So I'm gonna go over, I'm gonna duplicate this one. Now this is a pocket that will layer on top of that cover. So we can change each different layer. You can see we have all the layers here, so we can make them all different colors. I think if we pick like maybe this greenish color. All right, I'm not really sure which pocket color I'm changing. Okay, so we're doing that bottom one. So I need to drag and drop down to this bottom one. I don't think we need this many pockets. It's a lot of pockets. I think we'll go like that. Okay, so this pocket, I'm going to insert that pattern back into. And I'm going to make it really small so that it kind of isn't a perfect match to the base. And this pocket needs to change color. Oh, I think that'll be cute. Okay, so now we can put some stuff in these pockets. Let's do like a little piece of paper. I think I'm going to keep it simple. I'm just going to turn that design off and have it just this white color. Oops, I think I did the wrong thing. So you want to do copy canvas, and that combines all the layers. If you just do copy, you only get the one of the whatever layers selected. Okay. So we'll paste, and now it pastes above this one because that's what I had selected. Actually, I think I want it above this one. And now we can shrink this down, and you can see it looks like it's inside that pocket there. I want it you can move it around. Oh, now it's, I don't know what I did with it. Let's just bring it back here. So you can see how you can move it around and make it look like it's in different pockets. So this is the pocket I wanted it in. And you can tilt it. See how it goes just these big set angles. If you take your snapping tool and turn your magnetics off, you can do any angle that you want. I'm just going to have it slightly tilted. I'm going to turn this back on because most of the time I want it to do the snapping. What else have we got here? This clip is fun. Let's pick a color for all of our metallics. I think I'm going to pick this beige. So it's on the change color layer, and I'm going to drag it actually onto the image and say copy canvas. And then we'll go back to our pockets and paste that down. And I want it to kind of be on top of this pocket. So, ooh, not like that. So we can just make it look like it's, we're just gonna zoom in, and we can make it look like it's clipped there. Is there anything else we want to stick in our pockets? I don't think so. I think that's good. So let's open that back up. We'll say copy. Oh wait, no we won't. We will say copy canvas. And now if I go here and I hit paste, it's going to automatically put it in exactly the right spot. This is why the canvases are so large on this one, and there's all this blank space. It's so that when you do copy it and paste it in, it's going to paste it exactly where we want it to go. So now that I have this pocket here, I've got a couple things I've noticed. I've used the wrong texture. So let's go see if we can fix that. Undo, undo, delete. Okay, we'll take the pocket out, and we're gonna go back over here, and I'm just gonna open up the layers, and we want to just switch to the other texture. So I'm just turning off the one texture and turning on the other. Copy canvas. There you go. And now you can see it's got that seam texture here, so everything's matchy. That's the whole point of this. We like to match. So the zipper, I'm going to change this to that metallic that we used on the paper clip so that it's matching. And I think since I've pulled this gray in, does anybody remember which gray I used? I think it was this one. Yes, there we go. We tied the gray together. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to the metallic color. I'm gonna go over here and grab our paper inserts. I'm gonna turn off the left side so that all that work that I just did with the pocket isn't covered up. I'm gonna change the metallic color to match everything else. We can turn lines on if we wanted. I think we'll use the lines. So I'm going to do copy canvas, and again it's positioned on the canvas so that when I paste it down, it's going to be exactly where I want it on the planner base. Oop, not that one. Now we need the rings. So there's 3 sets of rings so that you can have, if it's open with just the right side paper, both sides open, and just the left side paper. So we want the right side paper, and we're just gonna select the color change layer. Okay, I don't know which one I'm supposed to be dropping on. Okay, it's that one. Let's just zoom in. So if you don't know which group is the rings that you want, once you've selected it, you can hit the move tool and it highlights it. And so that way you know which one to drag and drop your color to. So I'm just making all my metallics the same shade. And again, we'll go copy canvas and paste that down. And so now it has only the hole punches on the one side and the binders are clipped into the spine on the other. Ooh. And then the last thing we need is a pin to put in that pin loop. I think I'm going to stick with the metallics. This one's pretty. So we'll just make sure I'm on the color change layer and drag that over. So I need it to go under the pen holder. So I'm going to just drag that below the pen holder layer, and then I can bring it over here and we'll just resize. So I think that's good. Now my pen holder does not fit. So I'm going to grab that whole group. Oh no, my little leaf just broke off. How sad. Anyhow, so we're going to just grab this little loop and just stretch it a little bit so that it fits our pen. There you go. You can't even tell we adjusted it. Everything looks like it was meant to be. So that is my planner, inspired by that gorgeous digital paper from Bellanora. What else? Let's do a washi. I love putting the pattern papers on top of the washi. It works so well. Look how cute that is. I love it. And then let's make this one purple. There we go. Not sure if there's anything else I want to do. I like to have an actual piece of washi on the page. The problem is, oh, actually, where'd it go? Let me show you first. When you insert an image, see how pixely it goes? It does not look good because this Procreate file is quite small. So I'm going to go to GoodNotes and close some of the bazillion of windows that I have open here. Now this is my KISS planner from Pink Punch Studio. Let's go to tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 18th. Oh my gosh, the 18th. Okay. That does not match at all. Let's find a day that matches. Maybe the green? Oh, I think that one will look good. Okay. Now, let's insert that picture again. It's here somewhere. Okay, so I'm going to take my cropping tool and choose rectangle, and I'm going to just crop this down so that it's washi shaped. And now I'm going to copy that. I'm actually just going to open Procreate on the side here because we're going to need both files. So we're going to do split screen, and now I can paste this down, and you can see the quality is so much better now that I have the right ratio. So now we have a cute little washi. We'll delete this one. Let's start moving stuff over. So I'm just going to do a little swipe here and say share PNG, copy, and paste that into my GoodNotes. And we'll do the washi roll that we made. Same thing. What else should we do? This is a cute pen. So we'll turn off the Your Design layer. And then so I'm on the pink color change layer, so this will do the barrel of the pen. I think I'm going to do one of the lighter purples. And then we change this little cap top as well. And then we want to change the black to something not so black. Maybe this gray. Why is it not selecting? Did my pencil just die? I think my pencil battery died. We'll just use the finger for a bit. So I'm just changing both parts of that pen to the charcoal color. Share, PNG, copy. Oh, it says 90%. Weird. Just need a little rest. Okay, I think that's good enough. So now I've got them into Procreate. There's a fairly big blank space on some of these files. The shadow is typically to the left and bottom, and so you don't want to crop in case you wreck the shadow. So I usually just do the top and the left side. And same thing, we can just bring it in a little bit, not too much, because we don't want to wreck those perfect shadows. So this one, you can see it's a bit more to the left. And this one has a big shadow. So I'm not going to mess with that too much because I don't want it to look funny. So you can see we have our desktop layout coming together, super cute. Now, one of the other things I like about Custom Scene is there are other files that you can get that are just PNGs and ready to go. So these ones, they're not part of the planner bundle. They're part of other files. I purchased the unlimited subscription, so I get to download anything on the site for a year. And so there's PNG files, there's, like I said, Affinity and Photoshop files. I took some of the files and I picked out the things that I thought I would use the most and saved them into my iCloud. So there's a travel mug. You can just stick that in the corner there. What have we got that will go with purple? Plant's kind of cute. You can see how easy it is to just drag and drop from your cloud. I think that's all I pulled out was some plants and some food and drinks. This green is a little bright. What about a bowl of almonds? Is that too random? Look at that. This looks so realistic. Very fun. And there's a lot of the stuff you get your items with and without shadows. I personally like the shadows. So these are just different kits that I have downloaded from the Custom Scene website. So these are just PNG files, not editable. I think that's all I'm gonna pull from there. I think maybe we'll go back into Procreate and just make another paper clip. Maybe two. So we'll just change the color of those really quickly. Come on. And I'm just gonna do the split screen. Share PNG. Oops. To copy it before I can paste it. And we'll just make a little paperclip pile there. Perfect. So there is my layout, and then I can just start planning my regular daily stuff, wins, gratitude, whatever I want to do. I'm going to use, I made some kits on the weekend and shared them in my Facebook group. So I'm going to use some of the stickers from those kits. I think that'll work. So tomorrow is Wednesday. So this kit that I'm using, I built with some clip art, and I shared it in my Facebook group for Hello May, in case you missed it. But it's still available for free. So the link to my Facebook group is in the video description. There's my to-do list. This kit, it's got some creepy skulls, but it also has some really great black, white, black and gray stickers, so super neutral. I'll grab this one. Nope. Too much white in that sticker. So I just lined it up with my paper to make sure it's the same angle as the paper. This digital paper that we're using, I had mentioned it comes from Bellanora Studios. It's actually part of her Gilded Age collection. So additionally, you could use her Gilded Age kit. If I can find it. And these stickers will have some matchiness to them, the colors and the theme. Pretty sure it's this kit. So you could make a spread using these stickers and it would all tie together. I don't see any. Oh yeah, see, there it is there. So if you have this kit or you want to go buy this kit, you can tie it all together. It's the one that paper came from. So I'll just finish up my daily spread here. The font on it's all crooked. There we go. I think I'm gonna just leave this washi at the bottom page. It's not doing anything, but it's pretty. All right, there you go. So there is a daily spread using Custom Scene and our digital paper for the digital paper challenge. So again, check out the description, everything's there. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join my Facebook group, and make sure you go check out the Bellanora Studio shop on Etsy. Favorite some stuff in that shop. It helps the algorithms find her. And she's also on Instagram as well. So tag her if you use this paper in any of your spreads. And make sure to use the hashtag digital paper challenge as well so that I can find them and see. I love seeing how everybody uses the paper and getting inspired with new ways to try things. So I hope that was fun for you. I love how this spread turned out. I'll be back. blah, blah, blah. I will be back on Thursday to talk about the new releases from Pink Punch Studios. So I'll see you then. Bye, everybody.